with the white eyes. Don't lose your courage.
Hey everyone, so this is take 2. I tried to do the vlog, which, ta-da, I'm going to do vlogs. I tried to do the first one on my phone, and my phone was not having it. It was like, haha, you think there's room for a 10-minute video? You're funny. Try again. So here I am on my computer, my lovely laptop, amidst all of the pop-up signage. So here, this one says photo booth, that one says registration, that one's for my booth, it's got my logo on it, and there's a bunch of stuff you can't even see behind the computer that's for the pop-up. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Only 4 days. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to start doing vlogs. So this is vlog number 1. Woohoo, if you found it and you're here starting this journey with me. So I want to use these vlogs to talk about some things about business, inspiration, motivation, stuff like that. And then I also am going to be doing some vlogs where I do crafts and sort of do like a step-by-step DIY. But I also want to start offering the things that I make on the vlogs in a store, so that way you can see how they're made, you can see what I do, but if you don't want to do it, you can just buy it, because like that's super easy and awesome, and then you have these like great handmade things for your events, but you didn't spend a billion hours trying to figure out how to do it or following a tutorial or whatever. You're just like boop boop bam, done, and awesome. So, okay, so today I want to talk about this quote that I saw on Twitter like a day or two ago, and it totally resonated with me, totally struck a chord, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So this quote is, "Don't let someone who gave up on their dreams talk you out of yours." Oh my goodness, I feel so strongly about this. That is so true. There have been so many times where I have had friendships or relationships where I listened to that person as if they were the end-all be-all, and they were not. So I guess to sort of start this off, I have had anxiety pretty much my whole life. I might not have known it when I was younger, but I know now that I've had anxiety my entire life. But something that really helped me was my mom also had anxiety and has anxiety. So it was really, really helpful to have a parent who understood exactly what I was going through and be able to help me with coping mechanisms and stuff like that before we pursued like medication or anything like that. To this day, I still don't take medication, which I understand that coping or therapy or books or self-help is not for everyone. But it just worked for me, and it was really helpful that my mom knew sort of what we were getting into. So one of the things that we worked on, we had this like workbook where it basically broke down anxious thoughts and feelings and broke them down into an easier to understand sort of package and step-by-step what's going on and how you can sort of trick yourself into understanding that things aren't as serious as they really are. So my triggers are being away from home, like really far away, trying to sleep at night in a strange place, being hot, being hungry, like really hungry, like you didn't eat breakfast or lunch and you're like starving. Like these are just triggers. For me, I don't really know where they came from. I don't really know why they bother me that much, because they're normal things to feel. Hungry, thirsty, tired, homesick, whatever. They're normal things to feel. But basically this book was trying to help people understand their anxiety and understand their triggers and then cope with them. So one of them was understanding your sources, like making sure that before you freak out, evaluating the source and understanding whether or not you should believe it or buy into it, whatever. So for example, if I'm at, say, the beach and I'm like super hot, I didn't have lunch, and I'm like freaking out, and this kid runs past and is like, "Mommy, I'm so hot, I'm so hungry, like I'm gonna die," that would totally freak me out if I didn't evaluate the source. Okay, so this is like a 5-year-old kid, and he's probably got lunch in a cooler, and he's got his parents. He is not dying. He's not going to die, and just because he feels that way does not mean I need to feel that way, and does not mean I will actually die. Okay, so a way that you can use this, even if you have never felt anxious a day in your life, you can use this to your advantage. So imagine a similar situation. So you have this great idea, this idea that you are stoked about, you are totally ready for. You want to take the world on, take the world by storm, and show them what you can do. And you take it to your so-called best friend or your boyfriend or your parents or whoever, and they go, "That's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. You're making a mistake." Consider your source. Are they someone who really believes in you? Are they someone who will back you no matter what? Are they someone who is trying to tell you a hard truth rather than a sugar-coated lie? Or are they someone who just wants to, I don't know, are they someone that you trust with this type of stuff? And I will say that you can trust somebody, and they can totally let you down. So about a year ago, I had this exact situation happen. So I had this business idea. I was like so ready for it. I was so excited. And I brought it to my friends and I was like, "Guys, we could do this. Like, this is awesome. Let's do it." And they like didn't even try. They were just like, "Rachel, that's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. You suck." And I was like, "What? Are you kidding me? Like, you don't even want to like open your mind for a second and see the possibility. Like, it's totally doable. We could do it if we work together." And they were just like, "Ew, awful, pff, bye." And it took me a long time to realize that they were a source I should not have listened to. I should have just listened to myself, followed my dreams, because they were people who gave up on their dreams. They were people who settled for less, who decided that certain things that would have helped them get to their dreams weren't important, weren't worth their time. And I think these are qualities in people that are often overlooked. Megan just posted this blog called Work Harder and Smarter. So basically, these were people who wanted to just work smarter, not harder. I understand that phrase is like super well known, super used in business and stuff like that. But I really agree with what Megan said. You should check out her blog about it. It's basically just saying that, yes, you should work smarter. Like, you should try to gain knowledge and understanding, and you should definitely look for more innovative ways to work through problems or, find solutions. But also, there are so many people who just want to be lazy in that. They just want to find a way to work smarter so that they don't have to work. And it's you want to be able to think innovatively, but also work really hard at it and be able to say at the end of the day, yeah, like, I hustled, I worked my butt off, and it paid off. And I think that that was a mindset that these friends of mine didn't have. They didn't understand that it was really important to work hard as well as work smart. Work smart. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that you need to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts, trust where you want to be, trust your goals. Make goals for yourself and follow through. Me and Megan were talking about this yesterday when we had our meeting, that we make each other follow through. When we have an idea and we have goals and we have plans set and have them in mind, we make each other follow through, because it's so important to have that accountability, and it's important to understand that your dreams and your progress and your work is important. Just because other people don't understand your process or they don't understand where you're coming from doesn't mean that you aren't doing something worthwhile and worth something. And it doesn't mean that people won't want it or want to hear it or want to, like, I don't know. It's just, there have been so many times where I've clicked on a video not expecting anything from it and totally gotten a new perspective on life. I recommend watching this video, Do What You Can't Do. It totally validated my whole view on life, that this new millennial generation is super hardworking, the opposite of what every older person who's said millennials don't work for crap mindset. It's totally validating in, you're working hard and you're working for something worthwhile. So don't give up. Just keep going. My favorite quote from the video is, the haters are on the top deck of the Titanic sipping champagne and we are the iceberg. So watch out. Be prepared. This generation is gonna do great things. But yeah, so I think that pretty much sums up my thoughts. I know I kind of went off on a few tangents there. But basically, I just want you to feel empowered. I want you to feel like you are capable. You can do it. And I want you to believe in yourself, and I want you to know that there are people who will believe in you. You don't have to be friends or be in a relationship with the 1, 2, 3 people who will always want to put you down. Blowing out someone else's candle won't make yours burn brighter. So yeah, I think that's about it. And I really hope that you stick around for my new journey of vlogging. Hopefully, I will get kinks worked out and we'll be able to really give you guys some value out of these vlogs. I want them to be useful to you. I want them to help us connect, and I hope you guys enjoy. So stay tuned.